When he did, Father Desi took him to the garbage dump, and the Hurricane Mitch, that hit the northwest part of Nicaragua in 1998, circled for a week and dropped 84 inches of rain. And there's a volcano, an active volcano, right close to where this mission is. I mean, when I say close, maybe 4 or 5 miles. Anyway, the hurricane just kept going round and round and round, and a piece out of the cone of the volcano was broken, and about 5,000 people who lived on the side hill of this volcano, 3,000 were killed because of the mudslides. And everyone else was taken to the garbage dump because they thought that they could live around the dump. And so when Liz and I were in Chinandega, we heard this story, or when we were in San Antonio, and we decided that even though we were 800 miles further from Nicaragua, that the people of Iowa were very generous, and so we came back and tried to see if we could get our club to help. And that's how the project got started, and the first year we took things to Nicaragua was 2002. But your club first helped us by filling shoe boxes, which are boxes that we take. They're actually the size of boots, and you'll see some pictures of them here. But anyway, let's just start out at the dump, because that's where this really all started. From my perspective, this summer when I was there in July, this really does show what life has been like in Nicaragua. I mean, the brokenness of all the people, their families, the children. And needless to say, that just happened to be left there at the dump. But it really summed up, what has happened to many of these people who are so caring and would do anything to make a reasonable living to take care of their families. And yet, it's just been overwhelming for them. But anyway, when the first year we went, we took about 1,200 shoe boxes. And since then, the project has grown just unbelievably. So that year, we probably had maybe 4 or 5 Rotary clubs that helped us, and maybe 20 businesses in Waterloo, and probably 6 or 8 schools. And from that point on, the project's just mushroomed. We now have probably 5,000 people a year helping us on this project in 12 states. So, when you reach out and you have a good idea and somebody's willing to say, we can help on this project, it's incredible what you can accomplish. Let's go ahead, Liz. This is just some of the pictures of the dump, and actually, when we go to the dump today, it's nothing like it was when we started going down there. I mean, it's much better. Plus, the fact is that when we started helping, there were 800 to 1,000 kids living right there at the dump. And now we probably only see maybe 50 children there. And that doesn't mean the needs, have gone away. It just means that these people who were, the very lowest of poverty have now maybe moved up a step on the rung, and their children are going to school. And maybe they have a job that's, bringing in a reasonable amount of income, like $500 a year. So there's lots of needs. This young girl, 4 or 5 years ago, we had some people from Detroit with us on the trip, and one of the women saw this girl and talked to her, and then when we went back a year later, she wanted to see her, and so someone went to find her, and she spent the day with us. And one of the things that happened was that some people that go with us maybe the first time, they get excited about, we're going to fix this, we're going to do this, but some things, have to kind of follow a process. But this warehouse, we used about 20,000 square feet to do all the processing in order to get this thing put together on the road to Nicaragua. We're now shipping, and have for the last 3 or 4 years, 2 semis full to Houston, and then it goes by ship on to Chinandega. And these are just some of the people that come to help us, because we go through the boxes, because some people, even though we give them a very specific list, they don't follow the list. And some of the things get in the boxes that we can't ship down there. And sometimes there's things that aren't in there that we really need. So we go through all those, and then we put them in cartons, and then we build towers to